Good evening, everybody. We're back in Hampstead. It's Monday evening, about 5 o'clock, and as you can see, or as you can hear, it's raining, but it's a very mild evening. I think about 11 Celsius, 52 Fahrenheit, and some of you will have seen from my other video that I was in Hampstead the other night, and I thought I'd show you some more of the back streets, especially now it's dark. You have all the lighting come on, some evocative street scenes here. So I'll stay quiet for a while if I can, and just let you enjoy the atmosphere. This video again will be very short, max I would say 15 minutes. So let's have a look. Yeah, absolutely love these street lamps. I think that's a dead end, so we won't go down there. Just give you a look of the old feel here. Very pleasant. the first time I've filmed in the rain, so quite anxious not to get any water droplets on the phone or camera. Yeah, this is an absolutely stunning street. It's completely pristine, classic Georgian 18th century street or square. It's difficult to say. The pavement's pretty wide, like a square. I'm guessing over the decades there's been one or two important or influential names that have lived here. I did a vid the other evening, again in Hampstead, and was pretty impressed with this camera. I don't know if you agree, but the picture was very adequate as far as I was concerned. So we'll not go all the way up this footpath, but just thought I'd show you some more of the classic Hampstead feel. I think that will do it, and we'll go back the way I've come because I just love that street that we've just been on. So we'll check that out again. As I said last night when I did some recording in Walthamstow Old Village. You'll see that, I'll upload that, you'll be able to see that. I said on that video that the forecast for the rest of the week in London is going to be similar to this, mild, but these sort of drizzle type spells. I think drizzle might be an English word, so I don't know if that translates into American English or not, but have a look at this, your classic English sort of graveyard cemetery, bit of lighting. There's a impressive church just there, so we'll swing around the corner here.
I think I know what they're called, lodging.
Yeah, I was so impressed when I saw this this sort of double parade, sort of block on each side of the road of these Georgian houses. Absolutely stunning. I really need to film this in the daytime because I think it might have the edge even in the daytime. I would be very surprised if they haven't used this for some location work for film or television. Give you a look at these wrought iron railings here, pretty nice. And I have to show you some writing that's on the brick outside wall of one of the premises here. It's sort of nod to the 19th century or the Victorian period. You'll see if you look, I'll show you what I mean. Just around here. Yep, pretty impressive, I think. The rain is easing off now, which is pretty good. It was heavy for a while, but it seems to have eased off. And a dead end, which happens to me fairly frequently on the kind of walks I like. I go down these alleyways because you never know what interesting architectural details are hidden behind. But sometimes you don't get anywhere. Yep, and same there. Yeah, most everyone sticks to the main roads, I think, in all cities, and it's just good to go off piste and just have a look at some of the back alleys. In Paris, they're called Passage. We'll go down here, I think. Yeah, some nice food shops are open around here. This is sort of Hampstead High Street that we're coming up to here. Place is open, but only for takeaway, so there's nowhere to sit down as such at the moment. And on the right here is this amazing street called Flask Walk. Super interesting and famous street. Check this out. For your Dickensian, Sherlock Holmes, Conan Doyle vibe, I think this is pretty good. This an old second-hand bookshop here. Not sure if it's still in business. You've got your bar, traditional men's barbers. Yeah, just interesting little shops here. Christmas shop, and got an old English pub there. So yep, that's Flask Walk. Yeah, I had a drink in a pub there with a couple of friends of mine many months ago. So we're all hoping that when this lockdown is lifted on the 2nd of December, we could be able, we could be able to get back into the cafes and the pubs. But yeah, it's all a bit touch and go, isn't it? I mean, who knows when we'll finally get back to the world of 2019. I love history. The last couple of years I seem to really appreciate the Victorian period, the 19th century. So I'm well into the sort of industrial heritage of that period. So you'll see me do some sort of canal. Oh, I've just got to show you that alleyway, check that out. Steps to light. Brilliant. As I was saying, I'm getting more into 19th century history, so I'm going to be doing a lot of walks on the canal network, looking at warehouses, industrial areas, that kind of thing. So if that's your cup of tea, or that grabs your attention, then you should expect some vids along those lines. Yeah, if that woman hadn't turned into that alleyway, I would have walked up there and got some footage for you of that. Let's see, where should we go now? Maybe up here. I'm pretty new to YouTube, so would appreciate if you were to thumbs up on the likes, or even better, leave some comments, good or bad. I'm always open to hearing some constructive criticism. I have some free time in London, so let me know what you want to see. Tend to walk sort of afternoons or just after it's got dark in the evenings, usually the time I'm out. Let's go down here. Oh, it's an interesting little thing here. This was originally Spall & Sons Grocers and Provisions from 1895. There's your bit of history for you. Yeah, so one of my passions is history, English history, particularly buildings. And what I noticed is that when people are walking down the street, almost no one looks up. I mean, people rarely look above eye level. So the sort of ground floor of everything, or in America, the sort of first floor is just your sort of 20th century new retail facades, the sort of modern look, but as soon as you start to look upwards, you might see signs of previous times. You might see a stenciling, a signage, advertising hoard from the Victorian period or thereabouts. Pretty pleased the rain has almost stopped, so don't have to worry about water on the camera, on the phone. In fact, in a way, it's a shame the rain has stopped. I think it does add something to the atmosphere. There's a YouTuber that I'm a massive fan of. His channel is Action Kid, and I think he has a second channel which is entirely devoted to walks that he's done in the rain. So it can be quite meditative just to watch a sort of city stroll during the rain. So a big fan of that. And we're back on the main Hampstead High Street. The autumn colours have been pretty good last week, 2 weeks. Now the leaves are coming down, so I reckon in another 2 weeks the colours will have gone. It will be bare trees, which is it's okay, because I like the winter cityscape. Is pretty impressive, so we'll try and get some videos of that for you. I'm not lucky enough to live in this area. I live in another part of London, further north, so I'm on my way to the train station. But specifically came here to get some videos for you, or a video, shall I say, of here at night time. When it gets to the 30-minute mark, I'll sign off. I know from my own experience watching YouTube videos, I mean, people don't really have the attention or the time to sort of spend hours watching these things. So I think 30 minutes is just about the right kind of time. Yeah, I can take the umbrella down now as the rain's easing off. Although one or two spots landed on the phone, so I put it back up. And let's go this way. I love this old-fashioned toy shop here. Let's give you a look at that. It's pretty good. And an old-fashioned sort of chemist pharmacy there. Yeah, love that 19th century detail on the other side of the road, if you can see that. Looks like it was a converted premises of sort of light industrial into sort of fancy housing, I think. The end of this road on my right, there's a famous literary connection. There's what's called Keats House. Keats, the English poet. There's a Keats museum, house museum, that you can visit. Not sure what the opening times are these days, and I'll show you that. This video is proving to be longer than I expected. I was only going to make a 15-minute one, but pretty nice what we're seeing, so I thought I'd let it run a bit longer. Like this church there. hoping the umbrella is not putting the picture into shade or obscuring anything, but I'll review that later. If it wasn't for the modern cars, we could really be walking this in any decade. It could be 1920 instead of 2020. So there you go. That's that's 10 Keats Grove. That's the library, and the house is just through here. Keats house is closed, obviously, but see if I can show you some of it through there. There we go. That's Keats house. Right, well, in the busy part, so I'm going to end the vid now, so bye for now.